As a matter of fact, let me read for you a passage in John chapter 18, verse 37. John chapter 18, verse 37. John 18, 37, it says, Pilate, when Jesus was brought to Pilate, who was supposed to decide his destiny, either to release him or to kill him. Pilate therefore said to him, are you a king then? Jesus answered, you say rightly that I am a king. He said, because of this, or for this cause. So he was declaring his purpose on the earth. Jesus had the opportunity, one-time opportunity, to testify about his personality before the person who could decide his future. And that person was trying to challenge Jesus to talk about himself as a king. Say that is not, Jesus just neglected that question. Being a king is not what matters. Let me tell you about who I am. Being a king is not the big question here, forget. Being a king, that is just the euphoria kind of question, the sensational kind of question. Being a king, and I'm not interested in talking about a king or being a king. Yes, I'm a king, but forget, leave that one alone. That is not what matters. That's not why I came to the earth. I didn't come to the earth to be a king. That one, forget. I'm going to rule forever, the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. But that one we are not talking about. That's not why I came, because I'm going to rule after this earth has gone. So that's not why I came to this earth this time. But the reason why I came this time to the earth now, let me tell you, this is the most important moment in the ministry of the Lord Jesus Christ. In the sense that this is the time that was going to decide if he's going to go to the cross or not. And then he had the time to be able to witness on the highest level to the leadership of his nation. He knew that at this time he must talk about the most important thing. So he said, yes, I'm a king, but forget about that. Leave that one alone. Let me tell you about the whole reason and purpose of my coming to the earth in the first place. Being the King of Kings, let me tell you what I came for, or why I was sent from my Father who is in heaven. So Jesus answered, you say rightly that I'm a king, but leave that one alone. Let me tell you the reason for which I came. He said, for this cause I came to the earth, because of this. I was born, for this cause I was born, and for this cause I have come into the world. He said, he emphasized it twice. For this one singular cause I was born. Born is one thing. Secondly, for again they repeated it and restated this in another way. And said, for this singular cause I was sent into the world. So he said, for this cause I was born, on one hand. Then on the other hand, for this cause I have come into the world. So first of all, I was born. Secondly, purpose. I was sent to the world. I came into the world. For what is that purpose? What could be that important that he had to underline it twice in one sentence? For this cause I was born. For this cause I came to the world. What is that cause so important? And that cause that is so important to Jesus. That cause for which Jesus was born. And that cause for which he came to the earth is what churches don't talk about today in my country anymore. Jesus is saying, he's giving the definition of his reason for coming and his reason for being born, and we don't even touch it. We don't even touch it at all. We are just gyrating, enjoying church. Oh, God have mercy. And Jesus is saying, for this cause I was born, and for this cause I came into the world, that I should bear witness to one thing, to the truth. That I should bear witness to the truth. That I should bear witness to the truth. That I should bear witness to the truth. That statement, that I should bear witness to the truth, doesn't mean anything to an average African Christian today. Not just to the African Christian, to most Christians in the world. They don't have a concept. They don't have an idea. Okay, what does that? They just run. No, they just go to the next stage. They go to the next verse. No, Jesus is also saying something barabakababa that doesn't matter. But he is saying here clearly, for this cause I was born. This singular cause. And for this same singular cause I was sent into the world. I came to the world. That means all our Christianity is supposed to be around the reason for his existence, and for the and the reasons for his visit, and the reason for his birth.